Dauntless is the latest high-profile Steam exclusive to go Multiplat. Steam loses a lot of exclusives, some of which I can't name, some of which I don't even know yet. Most of them are indies. This game is a free-to-play title. It plays like Monster Hunter, but it's free to play. Yes, it has microtransactions, but one thing it does have that Monster Hunter doesn't have is what Epic Games is calling true crossplay. And the reason why I'm saying Epic Games, because even though I think somebody else has made this game, Epic is publishing it on PS4 as far as I know. I don't know if they're publishing it on Xbox, but I would assume so. And, of course, even though this game was a Steam exclusive, it's now going to the Epic Games Store today. It's on everybody's platform today. It has plans of going to the Nintendo Switch later this year. But yeah, Dauntless is a free-to-play Monster Hunter game, and they're hyping up true crossplay. But they don't say anything about crossplay with the Steam users. So again, another big stab in the heart of the Steam fanboys. Let's go on to the next topic. Final Fantasy VII Remake demo to launch soon, and the game will be split into two parts. I like that. A lot of people thought, oh, episodic, it means it's going to be 3 or 4 parts. No. The game itself was split into 2 discs, if I remember correctly, on the PlayStation 1. So this is perfectly fine. You got to remember, the game is huge. They're remaking this huge-ass game. And then on top of that, you know, you got all these great graphics and, you know, new attention to detail and everything like that. It makes sense that it's split into 2 parts. I have no problem with it. As far as the demo, I want to know if the demo is going to be playable only on the E3 show floor or if it's going to be on the PlayStation Store. If this is going to remain a timed exclusive for the PS4, I would say because Sony is not present on stage at E3, that there would be some small demo available to the PlayStation 4 users on the PSN, which would be amazing. I'm going to tell you, that would be fucking crazy. And it's probably going to have photo mode. But yeah, let's get to the sales aspect. We already knew this. As you can see right here, small in the right hand corner, it says as of March 2019. So April has passed. We're almost done with May. So the PS4 only needed 200,000 units sold to get to 97 million. I'm pretty sure it got to that in April and plus some. So we are still looking at my prediction of the PS4 looking at 100 million by the month or at the end of June. So either by June or at the end of June, PS4 is going to be over 100 million. There's a lot of games that could tip it over. A lot of games, a lot of news, a lot of hype. But it's right there at 100 million, and that's going to be a big celebration in itself. Obviously, they're getting very close for them to give out just a huge amount of sales information. Also, I did want to, let everybody know, it seems to me that the NPD sales report is supposed to come out today. Now, I know that the NPD sales report comes out anywhere between the 13th and the 16th, but for some reason it got pushed back. So from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to release today. That's what I'm hearing. I can't confirm it, but I've been hearing that the NPD is launching today, and this is why Sony put out all this information yesterday. I was busy playing Days Gone, and I understand I have not been putting out independent videos like this, but these type of videos are going to continue, and I have a good amount of like first impressions. I'm going to be playing Dauntless, Caravan Stories, which is another PlayStation exclusive coming from Japan, with English voice acting this summer. But I already got the demo. Well, I already got the game from Japan, and it's free to play. It already has trophies and shit. So let's cover this. They're hyping up the fact that they have 13 studios worldwide, United States, Japan, and Europe, which is pretty dope. This right here is very important. This is what a lot of people are celebrating. God of War has passed 10 million. Uncharted, I believe they say passed 16 million or something. And in total sales, it looks like The Last of Us has passed 20 something million. That's what we're hearing. But for God of War, a single player game, supposedly a one and done game from the Xbox community, to pass 10 million, and I think either a little under a year or a little over a year of it being out on the market is pretty damn impressive. The lifetime sales of God of War 3 couldn't even do that, so this is big. But it's pretty obvious because the install base for the PS4 is just so great at this time that you would expect a lot of this stuff. So our brands is our greatest strength. So, and as far as I believe over in the UK, it's number 3. I don't know where this is. It's number 7. Over here, it's number 13. Microsoft's not on there. Wow, that's fucked up. Microsoft isn't on there. What the hell? This is pretty good, though. Especially over here. You're very strong. Very strong in the UK. Very, very strong in the UK. In the UK, they're above Google and Netflix. Wow. Oh, okay. That's new. We're going to go on with some more. Don't really care about that. We're not going to dive in deep enough. This is what I wanted to talk about. They're talking more about next generation, which is obviously PS5, and how the loading time for a Spider-Man demo was 8 seconds on the PS4 Pro, but on the next generation it was 0.83 milliseconds, which is super fucking fast. So that's gonna be impressive. And what they're basically talking about, confirming right there, is backwards compatibility for the PS5. You know, for them to do a test on Spider-Man PS4, which is a PS4 exclusive, on a PS5. That means that PS5 is already ready to deal with the PS4 library. And just like we're talking about, it says, we will harness the power of the new technology to offer completely transformative and immersive gaming experience. We will leverage backwards compatibility to transition our community to the next gen faster and more seamlessly than ever before. We provide stability of environment for content creators. So I think I like that last part, because that means they're going to be ready for people like me and Somatic for streaming purposes and video editing. They have an amazing video editor on the PS4, which I produce a lot of videos with, and that's SharePlay. So, you know, Sony's been doing good. I mean, they even had a small video editor for the PS3. Sony's been definitely doing good for video creators that don't want to do all their work on a computer. So this is what they're talking about for next gen so far. And this is why yesterday was so big, because they dove into a lot of stuff that you could just go on an E3 stage floor and brag about. And they did it like a good amount of days before E3 even starts, maybe 2 weeks before E3 starts, and a day before supposedly the rumored NPD is supposed to come out, which would be impressive to see what Days Gone does. All new CPU, GPU, SSD, backwards compatibility, ray tracing, 8K, I was about to say 4K, 8K, disc support, 3D audio, and they say what we have not spoken about is the date, price, games, user experience, and country rollout. I'm like that they say this is the stuff they haven't talked about, because a lot of people are rumoring what the date is going to be and what the price is going to be. You should not listen to those people, not even myself. Okay, if I'm saying, oh, I hope it comes out in 2020, or I hope it's $400 or $500, that's not correct, because they haven't said that information. So if anybody else, besides myself included, says anything about date and price, and they're making it seem like they have inside information, don't believe them. Trust me. Sony's going to bring this information out by themselves, and it's going to be very exclusive. What up? I think we have a couple more things to talk about as far as their sales report. Okay, here we go. Critical role of PS4 will remain the engine of engagement and profitability for the next 3 years. So that's good. Next 3 years, they plan to still support the PS4. Will provide a fertile early adopter gamer base critical for next gen access. That's good. Outstanding roster of exclusive AAA games still to come. And that's what's important. I had a picture of their secret PlayStation event earlier this year. Days Gone, Last of Us, Death Stranding, and Ghost of Tsushima was on there. It was like those were the 4 games they're ready to drop. Days Gone is out. So this is official, and this is their 3 pictures that are left. The Last of Us, Death Stranding, and Ghost of Tsushima. And Sony doesn't do shit randomly. So you got to look at the order in which they have put the pictures. The Last of Us is first, second is Death Stranding, and Ghost of Tsushima is last. I believe we should really take this into account because we know The Last of Us is closer to finishing completely. We know that Kojima's been working tirelessly on Death Stranding. We don't know a lot about Ghost of Tsushima outside of the first gameplay reveal, which I believe was 2017. So to be 100% honest, I think this is the next amount of games that are going to come out, the big ticket games, and this is the order as well. Again, Sony doesn't do anything for no reason. Oh, this is pretty dope. Remote Play offers seamless multi-device streaming today. iOS, Android. Oh, okay. iOS, the tablet and the phone. Android, PC, Mac. Okay, yeah. That's dope. That's obvious. Okay, blah blah blah. Current area of coverage. Yeah, they're doing damn good though. Like I gotta say, they're doing damn good. I talked about the acquisitions. From what I heard though, with all this information coming out, this is good information too. I'm not gonna dive into all of this. It's a lot of stuff. But from what I heard, they're trying to buy another studio. Some people think it's Kojima production. Some people think it's Insomniac. I think it's going to be somebody else that's going to make a bigger splash. Here we go. Sony Interactive Entertainment believes in gamer choice. Mainstream business model. CD, DVD, Blu-ray download streaming. So, and then, whatever is going to be next gen. So they've covered everything that they've been supporting for a long time. So that's dope. So I'm glad they're going to have a disc-based option. And they did talk about the Microsoft and Sony partnership. So yeah. So that's what it's basically online. It's for online and network services. This is not about their exclusives. They're not giving their shit away. So anybody think they're gonna give their shit away? Nah, they're not doing that. Again, other stuff I don't really care about. Okay. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what that is about. Cost management. Don't know what that's about. Sony Music collaboration. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. They want to basically they want to make it a one Sony type of thing, which is dope because PlayStation is pretty much that's their cash cow. So I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but again I was playing Days Gone. PlayStation Productions. Sorry this video so long. It's a lot to break down, but I wanted to talk about the Zen 2 CPU. They're talking about it's going to be close to PC. Again, any generation of PlayStation you could have said it was close to PC, depending on the people that had the weaker PC. It's just as simple as that. There are some people that have PCs that just can't match the power of the PS4 or PS4 Pro. That's obvious. There's a lot of them actually. So I have no doubts that when the PS5 actually comes out, there are gonna be even more people that own a PC that just can't hold a candle to the PS5. I'm not hyping up anything. I'm not bragging about anything. These are facts. I've talked to a lot of people on the PC side that are not fortunate enough to be able to upgrade to have a more powerful, hardware than the current generation consoles. Okay, you have the freedom to do so if you have the money to do it. Other than that, you just can't go into a store and buy a $200 PC and it be better than a $300 PS4. That's not gonna fucking happen. But a lot of specs and shit. I'm gonna learn all this stuff later. But this again, all of this stuff came out yesterday on May 20th. I wanted to end the video talking about right here. As you can see, the new Yakuza is gonna have a female protagonist for the first time, along with a male protagonist. And I'm hyped about it. They said they're doing auditions. They said the auditions are going smoothly. As you can see, it will be on PS4. The Xbox community has been saying since last year that Yakuza was going to come over to the Xbox, but they've already basically confirmed that they don't like Japanese games, so I don't see that ever happening, and Sega doesn't seem to want that to ever happen, because Yakuza games are still exclusive to the PS4 in Japan. When they come over to the United States, they go to PC, but they don't support it either, so the bulk of their money, their community is basically still PlayStation exclusive, so let's see. Oh, they have a video also of how fast the loading time was for Spider-Man compared to the PS4 Pro and the PS5. And of course, we already covered this, so that's pretty much it for the news portion of today's video. I'm sorry this video was so long, but it was a lot of information I wanted to get out. The Legion will be talking about this Sunday at 2 o'clock. And as far as the PlayStation Legion podcast, we're going to be talking about a little bit of this stuff while gaming. I'm off next Monday for Memorial Day, so either I'm going to push out a video and stream, or I'm just going to be streaming all day. I'm trying to hurry up and finish Days Gone, so on this Monday I can finish my personal challenge for The Last of Us survival mode. And then I can start getting into a lot of other games. June is going to be pretty big for me. I already have Crash Team Racing pre-ordered, and I have yet to pre-order Judgment, but I am going to do that. So that's pretty much it. Links are going to be in the descriptions. Hope you guys have a good day.